everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing today? I'm just doing a little check-in to see how my friends are doing. Anybody have exciting news to share with us? Anybody have a prayer request that you need something prayed for? Anybody just want to say hey, hi, and do a roll call? Tell us what state you're from, or what part of the country or part of the world possibly that you were from. We'd love to see some roll call on the thread here, and leave a comment about where you all are from, or like I said, something going on that's good news for today, or if you need a prayer request, leave a comment below. I'd love to chat with you guys. And yeah, so today is and it is almost over, my day off, and today was a lazy day. I didn't feel like doing much. I had to get up at very early. My husband had to go get blood work today, so we were out and about at 6:30 this morning to do that. Then we ran and got some breakfast sandwiches as a early morning bribe to get ourselves out of bed. We promised ourselves we'd do something like that. Then we came home and we ate, and then we took a nap. It's my day off. I decided to take a nap, watched a bunch of YouTubes, and watched a bunch of Christmas movies. You know, it was one of those days where you find yourself like doing this. I skimmed through a lot, didn't feel like I couldn't concentrate on getting any one thing through the brain, you know, one of those days. But I did get a couple things accomplished. I did get my wash done today, which was good. And as you saw in the beginning, the Instapot was on the counter, and I was making homemade dog food with that. And my frying pan, electric frying pan, is there because I'm making scones tonight for the next couple days to add to breakfast. And what else was there? Oh, my crock pot. So first time ever I am making apple butter in the crock pot. No sugar, so it would be a no sugar apple butter. And I have never done that before, so I will take you through the process. It is now cooking down, so I will do a full video on what I did and how I did it once it's completed, and I can show you the latter end of, you know, it being done. So about the only other thing I did, other than being kind of lazy today, which some days you just need to have laziness, and that's part of self-care, just letting yourself relax. I had to pick up some groceries. I didn't need a ton, I needed a few things, but I thought I would show you some of the produce and the dairy and some of the other things for the prices in New Jersey. So yeah, prices have gone up, that is for sure. It's funny, some things, the prices haven't changed a bit at all. And then other things, they have drastically changed. I don't know what the rhyme or reason is to that. But I went to a place called Stop and Shop. It's a grocery store. And they have a good selection. It's maybe 2 miles from my house. It's convenient. We went there. A little bit more pricier than some of our other grocery stores. Definitely way more pricier than going to Aldi. But Aldi for me is anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes away. And on your day off, when you want to be lazy, took the dog to the groomer. While he was at the groomer, we went and got groceries. So let me show you what I got for the produce. I'll give you some prices. Leave a comment below. Are these prices comparable? So fresh produce, I did get a, what size is this? 32 ounces, 2 pounds of fresh broccoli. And this is the broccoli florets, washed and ready to eat. This is the broccoli that I like to get. It's a good sized bag. All I do is roast it up in the oven. I put it in a bowl with some olive oil and just a hint of salt, not much at all, and some pepper. You know, mix it all up so it gets a good rub. Put it on a baking sheet. Along with that, I would add some baby carrots to that and do the same thing with that. Put a little salt, olive oil, and pepper, and I roast it up. And I like to do a big batch of it, and then I have it in the refrigerator for every meal that I do. I can just add that. So this was $5. Now this has been consistently between $4.49 and $5. I want to say for the past year. I don't know beyond that, but I know for the past year I buy this, and that's consistently been the price. Whether I go to ShopRite, Stop and Shop, or Walmart, that's pretty much what I pay. So I don't know, is that comparable to what you guys would pay? So the carrots that I got, these used to be, I used to be able to get these. Now, I should say, this store is a little bit more pricier. So if I go to Aldi's, these would be 99 cents a bag. So that's what I'm used to paying. This was $1.49 on sale. These are not organic. The organic were $2.79 a bag. I'm sorry, I can't afford organic. I know some of you are going to be, you know, leaving a comment. You got to get organic. I can't afford it. I'm sorry, can't do it. You know, I have to trust that the Lord knows we'll eat the best we can, and He'll bless the rest when it can't be organic. So these were $1.49. I picked up 3 bags of these. One is making homemade chicken soup. One will be roasting with the broccoli. And this, actually the broccoli and the carrots is more than enough for the 3 of us. So we'll get a couple meals out of this, but I'm also doing a hospitality meal for a friend of ours who is going through cancer treatments, and we want to do a hospitality meal for them for tomorrow. So this will be a side dish to what I'm doing for them. And we're going to be doing, I'll show you that meal that we're going to do for them. But anyway, I got 3 bags. So one was for the meals, one was for soup, and one was for another meal that I'm going to be doing in the crock pot. It's like a fall harvest type meal that I make all the time. Then I picked up, I like these chopped Caesar salad kits. These were $3 a bag, and that's probably, I usually get them for $2.50 at Walmart, so $3.50 more, knowing it's a more expensive store. I guess that's about right. It does come with black pepper, crumbles. I don't like them. I leave them out. I think they're gross. They're chopped up croutons, and to me they get soggy, and I'll just put my own croutons on there. Caesar dressing, Parmesan, and romaine. And it makes a great salad. When my husband was in the hospital back in February, a couple of people that did meal trains for us included this pre-made, and I got hooked on it. So let me explain too, for me to buy the romaine and the this and the that and the next thing, it's not always good for us because we end up, it can be wasteful, and I don't want to do that. So I can buy this. I get 2 meals out of it as part of our side dish. And I got 2 bags because, like I mentioned, the broccoli and the carrots are going to a friend. We're also going to include a salad with the main dish, so they have plenty to choose from. Side vegetables, main dish, and/or salad. We're doing the same. We're going to have the same meal for tomorrow night for dinner, so we're good to go there. Then I got a bag of potatoes, and these are the yellow potatoes, my personal preference, where I get the golden potatoes. And this was $5.49 for the bag. I think it was on sale from $5.99. So I'll probably use half of this for the recipe. I did do a video on that, and I'll just tell you right off the cuff, you get your crock pot, put the potatoes in it. I take the skins off, personal preference. Just cut them in half so you get like a nice chunk of a potato. Put a bag of baby carrots on top of that. And if you have kielbasa or some type of sausage like that, cut it up. I don't like chunky things, so I cut my kielbasa fairly slim. Put that on top, and then pour in a large can of sauerkraut, and maybe 1/3 of that can. Once the sauerkraut is out, put water in it, pour that on top, put it on the crock pot, in the crock pot on low for 4 hours, and the best harvest fall type meal you can make. So that's on the menu for this week. So I also picked up a small fruit salad, and this was $5.01. So I don't even know what size this is, about a pound. Yeah, it's $4.99 a pound. So $5. Why would I do this versus why not buy a watermelon and a cantaloupe and all that? I'm the only one that eats it. So my son will not eat stuff like this. He'll eat applesauce and a few other type things like that, but he's not a big fruit eater, and neither is my husband. He'll have it occasionally. He might have a little bit of this, but it's pretty much me. So for me to buy all that fruit, it's a waste, and I don't want to do that. So I'll have that with some yogurt, and we got some yogurt. So this was $5. The yogurt was $3.49 for Stonyfield Organic, and that's the vanilla low-fat yogurt. I'll have that with some rice cakes. Speaking of rice cakes, rice cake, woo! Rice cakes, this was $2.99 for the Quaker brand, lightly salted plain rice cakes. I'll put avocado on that, have some fruit on the side with some yogurt. I'm good to go for breakfast. That's something I can take easily to work with me, and I like doing that. Also, as a side for breakfast, I just picked up some patties. These were $3.49 on sale. And these are the Smithfields, fully cooked. I really like these. I don't know if that's a brand you can get everywhere. I was given these by a friend a while back as a basket of, a bag of free groceries, you know, kind of like thinking of you type thing. And these were in it. And I really, really, really like them. So that particular brand, I like the Walmart patties for the sausage, but I can't get to Walmart right now. I didn't feel like driving a half an hour, so picked up these instead. That was $3.49. Along with that for breakfast, I did get some Simply Orange pulp free, $3 for this. This was actually cheaper than the store brand. And this is not only for breakfast, but I have a new recipe that I want to try out. And I needed some orange juice to go with it. And I also needed some orange peels. So I picked this up, $2.01 for 6 oranges. And they looked really good. They're nice and firm. But this was on the, where they have the markdown produce when you can go in. So $2.01. So I picked up 6 of these. So I'll probably use the 1 orange rind for the recipe. And then I'll probably make some iced tea, and I like doing sliced oranges in it. And then the other 5 I'm going to be slicing up nice and thin, putting them in my dehydrator. And getting ready to do, I do a homemade potpourri, simmering potpourri that you can put on your stovetop. And I sell that in my shop, my online shop. So I'll be putting that together, as well as I give that away as gifts during the harvest season and also during Christmas. And then I picked up a thing of lemons, and that was $1. I like lemon in my water. I like lemon in my iced tea. And I also have a couple of recipes that I have been kind of going back and forth, and lemons have been very pricey, but for $1 I got 6. So I have multiple uses for these lemons. What else did we get here? So I did pick up organic milk. I picked up 2 of these. This is the Nature's Promise that Stop and Shop sells. This is 2%. I only get organic milk for drinking and anything like for cereal and things like that. It started off with my kids both. The hormones that are in regular milk bothers them, and they get like itchy all under here. When I switched to the organic milk, we had no trouble with that. So if I'm doing baking, things like that, I usually try and use powdered milk or even the shelf-stable milk, because this is a little bit pricier, so I try and save this for just the regular needing to drink milk or tea or cereal or things like that. So this was $3.49. That's been fairly consistent, I'd say, for the past year. I've seen no change in that price at all. Orange juice has been the same. Sausage is the same. Carrots were a little bit more. Potatoes were a little bit more. Oranges and lemons, because I got them reduced at the reduced little cart they have, they were cheaper. The salad's been the same. The broccoli's been the same. The yogurt was a little bit pricier, so I was kind of surprised at that. I did get, for my son, I picked up 4 cans of these Pringles, sour cream and onion. The normal can would probably end about here. And that was, how much was that? $1.99. That to me went up in price. So it would end about here, but this was the party stack. So you have this much extra, and this was 9 cents more than the one that would have ended here. So they only had 1 flavor, and I picked up 1 for this week for him to have a snack, and then 3 just to have in the stockpile. My son doesn't ask for much. I have to say I've been very blessed. He eats what we have. He's fussy with what he does eat, but he doesn't ask for much. So I get him what he wants. And I said to him today, I was going to the store, what would you like? And he said, maybe some peanut butter cookies. can you believe no peanut butter cookies in the store? It wasn't like there was, you know, they didn't have them because they were sold out and they didn't refill it. There were no gaps anywhere for peanut butter cookies to be. There were plenty of cookies, but I couldn't find peanut butter cookies. But he then said maybe some kind of chip, and I know he likes Pringles, so I picked up Pringles for him. And then the only other thing is he loves his chicken sandwiches, and I usually buy the chicken dipping sauce for $1.29 at Walmart. Again, I could not get to Walmart and will be able to get to Walmart for probably at least a week and a half, even if I tried. Schedule's too busy. So I went and I splurged and I got him the real Chick-fil-A sauce. They do carry this, I know, at Walmart and at my Stop and Shop. It was $5.49. Yeah, 16 ounces. So this is the same price as it would be at my Walmart. So even though it's expensive, at least I know it's the same price. Coffee. So the best place for me to buy coffee, now this would be 10 K-Cups. $5.99, normally $8.49, $5.99 on sale. Stop and Shop, I tell everybody, if you want coffee, they always have K-Cups on sale for $5.99. K-Cups are not a cheap way to drink coffee. It's a convenient way, and it's, for us, it just works. Plain and simple. It works for me and my husband. It's the perfect way to do coffee. So we always buy our coffee on sale, $5.99. So I picked up one of the original for me, and I got one extra dark for Graham. And the other couple of things I picked up, I got these apple crisp donuts, and they had pumpkin and apple crisp. A couple weeks ago I got the pumpkin, so today I picked up apple crisp just to have an extra snack in the house for the guys, and I might enjoy one of them as well. And these were $3, and that's probably for us maybe 50 cents more. Usually they're 2 for $5, and these were $3 each. So I picked up 2 of these. One is for our family, and one is going to the other family that I'm doing a hospitality gift for. And I think the only other thing that I haven't shown you is orange marmalade. I have to check at the Dollar Tree if I can get this. I needed a large jar. I have a recipe I want. Yeah, recipes. I'm in the mood. I've been looking at, I got this cookbook last year, and I've never used it. Fall Baking by Taste of Home. And there are so many recipes. Last year I folded. You can't even see it, but I folded like half the book, all the pages over of the things I wanted to make last year. My dad wasn't well last year. We got COVID last year. It was just a mess last year. Yeah, I didn't get to do what I wanted to do in the fall. No big deal. We're gonna, you know, life took over. We rolled with the punches. But I have some recipes in here I wanted to try. So I picked up some things, like the orange juice was for that. Even some of the yogurt I'll be using. Of course, the milk I'll be using. The oranges, the lemons, and so on. But I needed a jar of orange marmalade for one of the recipes I want to try. And this was $3.09. I don't normally buy this stuff, so I don't know. Is that expensive? This is the store brand. This is 18 ounces. So let me know, is that expensive? I don't know. Again, I make a lot of homemade jams, or we buy them in Amish country. And I buy homemade jams and jellies in the Amish country, so I'll pay like $2 for a jar this size, $2.50 maybe for an expensive one. This was $3.09, and if Dollar Tree sells it and I can get to a Dollar Tree before I make the recipe, I might swap this out and save my receipt. I don't know. We'll see. So I think that's about it. That's all I got for you today. Wanted to see the produce, the dairy, and a few extras. Give you some comparable prices to where you guys are at. Let me know, prices different, bigger, smaller, whatever. Leave a comment below, like I said, what's happening in your world, what's going on. And Jane and Cindy, I've been thinking about you guys. If you were watching, I miss you guys very much. We haven't seen you in a while, and I just wanted to give a shout out. I know sometimes you watch from your room. So Jane, if you're doing my videos, just know that I miss you, love you guys, and hope to see you soon. New subscribers, yes. Oh my word, I have grown by 65 subscribers from just my last video, and I can't thank you enough. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're part of my community. Hope I can give you the videos that you would like. If you do have a certain style video or something you'd like, leave a comment below. I have tried keeping up with the best I can. It takes a lot to do a video. I just said to my husband, just the setup and the organizing and the process of thinking through, it takes a lot to do a video. You're on the other end. I know myself, before I did YouTube, I was like, what's the big deal? They throw on a camera and they record and that's it. A lot more to it. Not only the setup and the organizing and the talking and then breaking all this down and putting it away and then editing, and no complaints here. It just takes time. And when you work full time, you only got so much time to work with. So I'm glad I'm off today. I can bring you this video. Love to hear from you guys, and we'll catch you on the next video.